मेरे साथ रस्तो राघवन साहब इसमें मौजूद हैं, सीईओ एंड एमडी माइंडट्री के। सब बहुत शुक्रिया अपना समय जी बिजनेस को देने के लिए। बहुत एक्साइटिंग सेट ऑफ रिजल्ट्स थे और वैसे भी जो आईटी कंपनी है लगातार बेहतर सेट ऑफ रिजल्ट्स पोस्ट कर रही हैं। कहां प्रदर्शन सबसे बेहतर आपको देखने को मिला है इन रिजल्ट्स में सर?
Quarter 4 and FY16 have been great financial performance by Mindtree. The quarter saw a 6.1% revenue growth, which is amongst the best we have declared in the last few quarters. And the year as a whole was approximately a 23% growth, which has also been amongst the best we have seen in the last few years. So it's a great performance in FY16 as well as in quarter 4. Some key highlights are that we had very strong deal wins. We signed contracts worth about $260 million in quarter 4, of which about $85 million was in the digital area. It's also a reflection on the strategic choices we made over the last 2 or 3 years to focus very, very deeply in terms of building domain expertise in our chosen verticals, as well as technology expertise both in digital as well as in the traditional services.
लेकिन सर अगर सीक्वेंशियल बेसिस पे कंपेयर करें तो मार्जिन पिक्चर थोड़ी सी हल्की पड़ती हुई नजर आई है। मार्जिन पे दबाव दिखा है, क्या ये कुछ गोइंग फॉरवर्ड क्वार्टर्स पे आपको मार्जिन पे और दबाव दिखता है?
Like I said, for the full year, we expect some margin improvements. Okay. There could be swings from quarter to quarter. For example, in Q1, we'll take the full impact of the US visa costs. Though this year's visa costs will be lower than last year, but there will still be the impact of the visa cost in Q1. Or for example, all the salary revisions will happen effective 1st July, so that impact will happen in Q2. So there will be swings between quarters, but on a full year basis, we expect FY17 to be slightly more profitable than FY16.
सर क्रॉस करेंसी का कंपनी के नतीजों पे क्या असर देखने को मिला? और रुपए पे दबाव था, लेकिन अब आपको लगता है कि रुपए यहाँ से कुछ सुधरेगा, कुछ इंप्रूवमेंट देखने को मिल सकती है और उसका असर भी कंपनी के नतीजों पे होगा गोइंग फॉरवर्ड?
We don't take any calls on currency. I think it's very difficult to predict whether the rupee will appreciate next week or next month or next year. I think the factors affecting currency globally have become so complicated that we don't take any calls on currency. Typically, a 1% change in the rupee will be between a 35 to 40 basis point impact to our margins. We mitigate it a little bit through hedging, but beyond that, to some extent, changes because of currency is outside our control.
राइट, लेकिन प्रॉपरली हेज किया हुआ है कंपनी ने अपने बिजनेस मॉडल को। यूटिलाइजेशन लेवल कैसे रहे हैं सर कंपनी के, और क्या यहाँ पर इंप्रूवमेंट देखने को मिली है कंपनी को?
अभी तो हमारा यूटिलाइजेशन 68% पर चल रहा है, बट लाइक आई एक्सप्लेन्ड इन द अर्लियर पार्ट, वी डन अ लॉट ऑफ इनिशिएटिव्स टू इम्प्रूव ऑपरेशनल एफिशिएंसी, hiring on a more closer basis when business comes, better planning of the skills that we are recruiting, better alignment of the campus graduates that we are bringing on board. All of these initiatives are expected to drive utilization at least by 2 or 3 percentage points in FY17 compared to FY16.
सब बिग डील्स रेवेन्यू ड्राइवर समझा जाता है आईटी सेक्टर के लिए। क्या कंपनी कोई बड़ी डील करने की तैयारी में है?
We are sitting on a very attractive pipeline, both within existing customers as well as new customers. So pipeline continues to be strong. We are definitely seeing some delays in deal closures. However, even if you look at the last 3 or 4 quarters, we had strong momentum every quarter. Like I mentioned, even in Q4, we signed $260 million worth of projects in the quarter. So we will continue to see wins, and we are very excited about the quality and the quantity of the pipeline, but I think timeline becomes a little bit of a challenge. There is definitely some delay in decision making.